Today's tropical weather update is brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Well, hello there. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday morning. I'm meteorologist Leonard Josiah with now your usual tropical weather update. I'm reporting live from the studio number 2 right here at the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Service. Things may look slightly different, but nonetheless, we are from the same entity. Well, today is Wednesday, the 19th day in the month of November 2025. A couple of days more to go before we close off the 2025 hurricane season. And the end can't come soon enough. But for right now, we're taking you closer to where the National Hurricane Center's homepage is saying, and we're talking about the main development area. We are in the Leeward Islands. We are right here. Islands further towards the south would include the Windward Islands, Barbados, and the Trinidad and Tobago, all the way out to the coast of Africa. You're seeing right here, nothing at all to worry about, even the Northern Atlantic Ocean. So the National Hurricane Center is saying, at least for right now, in the next 7 days, that tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 7 days, and that certainly cause for great news. Take a look at your satellite imagery. We're in the Leeward Islands. We're right here looking at the British Virgin Islands. The islands further towards the south include the Windward Islands, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. This is South America right here. You're looking at Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, even Jamaica, all the way out to the coast of Africa. You're seeing right there. Now some clouds are dotted right here. That's the intertropical convergence zone. But again, nothing much for us to worry about in the context of tropical cyclone formation. But north of that is actually the main development area. So you're not seeing so much of a cloudiness right there. And by the way, for right now, that area of the Atlantic Ocean has gone to rest because the upper level of winds are just so hostile for tropical cyclone formation. So I'm not expected to see anything coming or forming out of that area. You're seeing some clouds out here. This is a non-tropical low. Some clouds were across us here in the Eastern Caribbean islands. I will speak to you more about that in the next minute or so. But if you're in the Caribbean Sea, if you're in Jamaica, you'll see clear skies around you. Yeah, you're seeing some clouds right there along the Panamanian low, but the Caribbean Sea is void of significant clouds. Even as we go further towards the north, for Cuba, even in the Gulf of Mexico, nothing much for us to talk about. And so the National Hurricane Center says that tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 7 days. Now take a look at this particular feature. This is a surface trough. It continues to race towards the west. It was merged with another trough that's out here. If you were in the Leeward Islands and the British Virgin Islands during the past 24 hours, we would have gotten in some cloudy skies and some much needed rainfall. But most of the instability has pushed on towards the south. And you're seeing this line right here, mainly over the Windward Islands. You're seeing in the region of St. Lucia, Martinique, right there, the clouds, Dominica, Martinique, and St. Lucia, St. Vincent, someplace in that region. You're seeing some cloudiness right there. So the instability and the moisture is still over the Windward Islands. So if you're in that area, you could still see some cloudy periods during the course of today. Even far south towards Trinidad and Tobago, a surge within the intertropical convergence zone, some moisture is likely to increase the chances of some rain and some showers over Trinidad and Tobago. Further towards the west, again, we're looking at Jamaica. This particular feature is forecast to race off towards the west, so we're not saying that anything is going to be forming out of it, but again, it's just a surface trough. So if you're in the British Virgin Islands and the Leeward Islands for today, we are likely to see that the instability and the moisture will gradually get less and less, even though there is still a moderate chance that you will see a passing shower in your neck of the woods. We are not seeing the context of the same clouds that we saw yesterday today, because again, the atmosphere in the lower levels is somewhat drier for today, and the instability is not as strong and potent as yesterday. So if you're on the outside, we are not going to be forecasting so much in the way of showers. Well, we are looking at transitioning back into our normal partly cloudy skies, but at least the moisture is still in some pockets out here over the open Atlantic can still be pushed over us here in the Leeward Islands. So that's really the reason why we are saying that even though the clouds might not form as in comparison to yesterday, look out, the winds can still bring some passing showers and some pockets of moisture in our neck of the world. So that's all for you to worry about. So go on out and have a great day. And again, we want to thank those of you who participated. Keep on participating. Keep on sending those pictures to us. We want to engage with you. Your eyes are our eyes. And remember to send those pictures to abmsiwatch@gmail.com. If you want to see exactly what those pictures look like, go straight to our Facebook page and you see them right there. Remember that we are your friends, the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services. We are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Our prime goal here is to serve you by giving you the early warnings with respect to all those hazards that can impact your life and your property. Take a look at your hotline number. It's 463-4638, or log on to our website if that's your forte. And remember to continue to monitor with us, and please stay ready for the eventualities of anything hazardous in the context of the atmospheric sciences. The weather will always change, but you keep weathering your weather. In spite of the weather, whether you like it or not, I'm Leonard Josiah, wishing you a safe and productive Wednesday.
Today's tropical weather update has been brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.